So I'm trying to rack my brain to figure out which one that was. Hey, everybody, we're live. Sorry, we're all at this. Us hosts are actually talking about Jane Doe saying how she just went and got GC36, which we've gotten. So Jesse's trying to remind me which one that is. I can't recall it. And
No,
Jesse
it's
said,
not 36.
which one?
The oldest in Pennsylvania. It's in Erie.
Oh, sorry, the
I don't
oldest.
know
Oh,
what the
sorry,
number
the
is
oldest
on
one.
that.
But the oldest in the range today.
It's
Sorry,
on
you're right.
state game. It's state games land something or other.
Why
Some
do you
number.
recall that one?
Number 109.
Probably.
I can't. Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
You say we also got wet when we went out there.
Yes.
Like super?
It was wet.
Like
No,
super?
it was wet. I had to the path itself was wet and I walked on the sides on the edges of the path. But it was
Oh,
real
was that
narrow.
that tree one? Oh, the tree one.
It
The
was
big
out in the
tree
tree.
one. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
God. Yes. I remember.
There you go.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we had to walk so far to get to that one. Remember, we parked on the street, right?
No, we didn't park on the street.
Yes, we did.
No, we parked in a parking lot. There was a cache in the parking lot too.
Yes. And then we go on the bridge. We went over that bridge.
Yes. There was a bridge.
Yes.
There you go. Now
Yes,
it's coming
okay,
back.
I'm here.
They all blend together after a while.
I'm locked in again. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember that tree. Yeah, right. The end of the run. I was hopping the trail. I was.
Mhm. Yep.
Yes, I recall that.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys. That was going to bug me the whole show unless I figured it out. So.
And there were really pretty flowers along the sides.
Yeah.
I took
Thanks,
pictures
Jane.
of flowers.
Thank you. Yeah. Hope that was as good for you as it was for us because it was a nice one. Yeah, and there was cash in the parking lot. Yes, I remember that. All right, guys. Tonight's show down the rabbit hole. No Collins tonight, guys. We're also going to be not watching the chat room because we don't want you guys giving anything away. So
We'll leave it on until we actually start the game.
we will leave it on until we start the game. So tonight, guys, down the rabbit hole. All right, Chad, you ready?
All right.
Jesse, you ready?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. Go, geocache. If you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30. Which means that it's once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. We have our co-host Short It's in the next room.
Hello.
Hi, that was a little late there. And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, who's typing currently, Chaz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's time to go down the rabbit hole.
Was that text? Did I forget to delete that text from?
Yeah, you forgot to delete that, so I had to quickly come up with something.
That's fair enough. All right. Tonight's episode is 780, recorded live on August 23rd, 2023, and is Down the Rabbit Hole 2. Phone lines are open. Give us a call. Oh, no, wait. The phone lines are not open. Don't give us a call. Unfortunately, sorry, guys, the phone lines are not open. Let me put actually the banner up. There we go, the ticker banner. Sorry, guys, no calls tonight. Phone lines are not
We
up.
don't want to play with you.
Yes, but not tonight, guys. But first, before we get started on this sure to be fun show, we got to talk about Patreon. Guys, cost a lot of money to make the show work. We can really use your help. There's 2 ways to help out. First of all, you can make a one-time payment at PayPal. You go to paypal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You went down a little.
I know my what's called my earphones went out. You can make a one-time donation or Chad join Patreon. Chatty, extra audio, extra video only available to our Patreon members.
Mm-hmm.
Get path tags and stickers and coins and buttons and all that good stuff. You get Patreon only shows, the patented end of the year Patreon giveaway, which we just give stuff away. All that good stuff. So, guys, you want to come on Patreon, you can. Much like DSMS99, already a patron, Chad. You know what? He upped it to the platinum level. We love it.
Awesome.
So my
Thank you very much.
favorite people. So, guys, you want to help out, you can. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Sorry, guys.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com. Does Scott normally go second?
Yeah, I do. And it's also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork the crate. Yeah, it's all fixed up. Logwork of the crates, the fantastic logbook. Made with genuine Right in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache and do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
Oh, that's me. I'm all messed up now. It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Maxwell's Body Company. Maxwell's Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Begone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Maxwell's Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxwellsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've gone to the right place. Give them the opportunity to show you how they can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com. For all your swag and pat tag needs, visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tags. With over 49,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And by Geocaching Adventures LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventure for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your geocaching bucket list vacation all planned and led by a traveling expert? Learn more by visiting us at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com.
And finally, by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where I Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting them at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-go.com.
And as always, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or Chad.
Or in our show notes.
In our show notes. All right, guys. We have no news and no emails. So that's good. We may need the time. So tonight, guys, no calls tonight. Like I said, sorry, guys, it's super hot in my house, just for the record. Chad, it's like 100+ degrees in Chicago today. Okay. It's currently 77 degrees in my house. It's miserable. Jesse's comfortable.
Totally comfortable.
Everybody else in the house is miserable.
I actually have on
pants,
shorts, and I have like capris on, and a t-shirt,
lady pants,
lady
pants. But I mean, normally I'm in like a sweatshirt and
so your ankles are showing. That's not really cooling you off.
It's currently 90 degrees here,
and it's 77 degrees in the house,
but it feels like 108. It is 73% humidity. Our AC just cannot keep up.
Our AC is just
cycling.
Just flat out pissed at us.
It's not like the South where the AC. So the tonnage of my house in Houston is literally twice the tonnage of my house here, and the houses are the same size.
Yeah. No, we don't have a Texas-sized AC.
All right.
No.
We have a Northern Illinois.
So you got the heat and the humidity down there. So you really got to suck the energy out of the air.
This is like Florida,
right?
When we were right. That's what I was like. It was hot and humid. Yeah.
If we had that humidity level with our temperature here, there's no way my AC would keep up.
Ours can't. It's 77 degrees in my house.
Just can't.
It's miserable. So pardon the sweating, anybody who's watching tonight. Pardon you. All right, so guys, tonight's show, Down the Rabbit Hole 2. We did this once back in November, or I think, or November, December. I don't remember when. Last year, end of last year. Basically, it's a Wikipedia game, guys. The way this game works, I'm gonna tell you how this game works, so everybody knows. Hosts come up with a topic that has a Wikipedia page. That's obviously it's important. We have 2 topics. Okay, one is geocaching related, the other one not geocaching related. Okay, and then we click. Then we each chose 3. I chose 3 geocaching, 3 non-geocaching. So did Jesse. So did Chad. So once we're gonna do a randomizer to choose which ones we're going to use, and then we're gonna click. And then the first one we choose, the non-geocaching related one, we're gonna spend 5 minutes talking about that topic. Okay. Once the 5 minutes is up, we have to use one of the links in that Wikipedia page to go to the next topic, to try and get us closer to the geocaching related term. So if we're talking about Ford Motor Company and we see a link for forest, we probably want to click the forest link. Just a total example. We are going to hide the chat so you guys cannot help us because you guys may look ahead. So Chad and Jesse, please
I've already had mine.
move to your private chat.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, I guess I could hit private chat. I just closed the comments, so
I don't even know how to do that.
I don't even know how to do that, so I just got to
click comments.
Went to the private.
In the upper right, and it will shrink it.
Look at that.
Okay, and so we're going to try and get from point A to point B in 6 clicks or less, kind of like the Kevin Bacon game. Trying to do it in 6 clicks. So if somebody could keep track in the show notes or whatever, just from what we go to, how many clicks it takes us, that'd be great. I'll
just open in a new tab. I'll see how many tabs I have open.
Oh, okay. No, but I want to put it in the show notes in case anybody's curious.
Okay.
I have got the alarm here. I've got an alarm. I'm setting it for 5 minutes. Okay. So,
right.
Okay. So these are, Chad, do me a favor. Why don't you, I'm going to read mine. Chad, you read yours. And then Jesse, you read yours. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to read my 3. My 3 geocaching related are ammo box, an ammunition box, letterboxing, and logbook. My 3 non-related geocaching Wikipedia pages: Nintendo 64, the Ford Mustang, and Jim Henson. Jesse, you want to read yours?
My 3 geocaching related are Travel Bug, Muggle, and Nickname. My 3 nickname.
All right, that's a good one. Yeah.
I mean, we have my 3 non-geocaching related are Elizabeth Zimmerman, Photo Booth, and Chicago Symphony Orchestra.
Okay. Chad.
So my 3 geocaching are geocaching, highly original, Route 13, Waypoint. And my 3 non-geocaching are Victoria Peak, PlayStation 5, and advertising agency.
Okay. So there's our 9 topics. Okay. For each. 1 yes, 1 no. Now, Jesse Brown, you want to share your screen? Or let me add it to the stream. There you go. Thank you. Yep. Okay. So this is the first one, right? Correct?
Yeah. So I have 1 through 9. So 1 through 3 are Scott's 3 geocaching related. We're going to do geocaching or non first?
It doesn't matter.
Whatever. Okay. So we'll do the geocaching first. Okay. So 1 through 3 are Scott's, 4, 5, and 6 are mine, and 7, 8, 9 are Chad's in the order that we read them.
Okay.
So we're ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, let's go for 4 because I want to see who this Elizabeth Zimmerman is.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Wait, this is geocaching related. Is number 5.
It is Muggle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muggle. Okay.
We have to get them. I'm assuming Muggle is Harry Potter related on the Wikipedia. I mean, we'll find out, but I'm assuming.
Find out.
All right. So we're the key is to try and focus on Harry Potter, I think. Okay. All right. Now we were going for non-geocaching related.
Now we're gonna go. You can't spin it back to 1. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have all 9 numbers. So now we're gonna do non-geocaching related.
Okay.
All right. And we're gonna spin again.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
4. Elizabeth Zimmerman. All right. Awesome.
Number 4.
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding? This was so not rigged. You saw
Jesse
it was
won.
random generated.
Wow.
How is that possible?
Jesse won twice. So we literally got
Totally random
what did we get? So we got Muggle
Muggle
and
and Elizabeth Zimmerman.
Elizabeth Zimmerman.
So we're going to start with Elizabeth
I
Zimmerman.
guess we're starting with Elizabeth Zimmerman.
And then we're going to move our way.
I guess.
Try
All
to
right.
get to Muggle, right?
Everybody, we're trying to get the Muggle from Elizabeth Zimmerman. Okay. So everybody click on Elizabeth Zimmerman, please. For anybody who doesn't know who she is, and that includes
Okay.
me.
Now I know why Shorty Knits picked her.
Okay, I'm starting the clock now. We have 5 minutes. Go ahead. She is a British-born hand knitting teacher and designer. So this 5 minutes where we spent with Jesse Brown talking about Elizabeth Zimmerman because I know nothing about her, nor do I really need to. So Jesse, who is she?
She is one of the most brilliant knitters. Her whole philosophy about knitting was incredibly different than other people, very untraditional, more about the process, and she found very unique ways of creating garments, maybe not necessarily knit in the traditional, bottom up for a sweater, or, like she would do things differently and then sew them together to make them fit. It's just fascinating. She has many, many, many books out. But she was born in 1910 in England and then moved to the U.S. to Minnesota, I think. Somewhere it says in there. Wisconsin. I'm sorry, Marshfield, Wisconsin, maybe, where she and her daughter started a mail order knitting business, and her daughter still runs that to this day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did she do that's so huge? Like, I mean, I see she had a PBS knitting series.
Oh, wow.
I mean, like I said, the way that she created and constructed the garments was completely revolutionary. So, like, for example, picture a sweater, and maybe you just undo this one side seam and then you fold it out flat, and then you would knit it from like side to side and sew it together. That's not the traditional necessarily way of knitting a sweater, but she came up with all of these crazy ways of making the garments, just totally, and was very, up until that point, a lot of knitters were like, this is how you do it. And, and for her, it was more like, do what makes sense. Do it the way you want to do it.
Is she like a rogue in the knitting community? Is she like,
oh no, she's like
even against the grain, nobody liked her
no, she's like beloved. I mean,
but if it was so like, this is the way it's done, and then she came in and said, no, I'm doing it this way.
Because it was like it just opened up people's minds and opened up so much other opportunity.
Yeah, it sounds like she did things that were more creative and put enthusiasm back into knitting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and yeah, exactly.
She died in 1999.
She died in 1999 in Wisconsin.
So her peak time was in the 50s, 60s, 70s, probably. I'm assuming
60s and 70s.
Okay,
probably.
Like her. It says she even learned how to knit on the back of her husband's motorcycle, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
to do that.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I would be afraid to do anything on the like
Don't
that.
Don't stop fast.
you know,
I know he has knitting.
It's like you got to be paying attention when you're on a motorcycle. You're taking the curves and you're swinging back.
She literally has needles in her hand.
Yeah. If you look down under the original pattern section, you'll see she used a lot of math also in her pattern. So like she used Euclidean geometry, pi. Things were based on, lots of mathematical type things. She was absolutely brilliant woman.
Do knit the stuff you make today? Does it use her patterns, her stuff at all?
I have made some of her things. Yeah.
So she didn't change the way knitting works or how patterns work. She just
No.
created her own different type of pattern.
Yes. Here, this is a perfect quote. Mrs. Zimmerman chose to play down her influence on knitting. She was very, very humble and modest, coining the term unventions for her woolly inventions. She claims to have unvented things.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay. And so she's dead, but her daughter's still alive. And does her daughter have a store in Wisconsin and we've not been there?
Not a store, but there is a camp. She does a camp and a publishing company, and the Schoolhouse Press has done a ton of books.
Okay, that's 5 minutes.
Okay, where are we going?
Hold on. So you've never gone to this camp?
I have not.
I can't believe you've never gone to this camp. Do you want to go to this camp? It's like overnight camp.
I honestly don't know if she still does it out, in the past few years.
Okay.
I really don't know. I'd have to look into it.
To me, it seems right in the beginning,
we got two obvious ones.
Was a British-born hand knitting teacher. British-born seems to be
British-born or English style. Those were the two that I was looking at. It was like we got to go Muggle here. The Harry Potter Muggle, because I'm sure that's what the
page says. So you want to go British-born, Chad? British-born.
I'm good with that.
All right, let's go British-born here. Well, maybe we get there at 3. All right, let's try British-born here, opening in a new tab. Number 2, British-born. Okay. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, commonly known as the United Kingdom or Britain, is a country in northwestern Europe of the northwestern coast of the continental mainland. I have never been to the United Kingdom, Chad. I want to go. It's on my bucket list, absolutely on my bucket list to go to England. That's if I'm going overseas, that's one of the places I'm definitely hitting. Chad, have you been to England?
Yes, I have.
Of course he has. And how was it?
They drive on the wrong side of the road.
They do drive on the wrong side of the road.
It was overcast. Windsor Palace was nice. The geocaching, it was okay.
The geocaching was just okay? Was it like...
Well, I think it might have been where I was at. The geocaching was just okay. Now, I will say their ivy hides are a pain in the rear.
They're ivy? Ivy hides.
The English ivy. So they get in a lot of the wooded areas and stuff. You got English ivy growing all over, like deadfalls and stuff like that, and they'll put instead of you see a tree fall and okay, there's a cache underneath there. Well, imagine the tree fall covered completely in ivy.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding. Oh my goodness. And so where were you? I'm sorry, one more time, where were you again?
England. Outside of London, in the Windsor area, and yeah.
Jesse, ever been to England?
No.
All the places you've been, you've never been. Oh, honey, we got to get to England.
No, I drove all over Europe. I mean, I didn't drive.
Well, I know that.
I was too young to drive.
But never England.
No, never been.
Wow, that's kind of interesting.
I'd love to go.
You've been all over Europe and you've never been there.
Correct.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, we got to go there. We got to go. I mean, chance.
Yep.
Yeah. I like England. I love English humor. I like English TV. I like
humor.
Dry humor. Benny Hill, one of my faves. I like Monty Python. I like British TV. Space, another good one. What was the other one? Doctor Who. What was the other sci-fi one? Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it. It's been so long. It was in like the 80s about the guy who was stuck on the ship.
Yeah, Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf. Thank you. Yes, Red Dwarf was a good one too.
These are all just words to me.
No, Doctor Who. You know what?
I recognize Doctor Who. But you don't like Harry Potter.
I'm not a Harry Potter fan. No.
Interesting thing is I listened to it's not really a podcast. It's a show called Fully Charged. It's about electric vehicles and sustainability and stuff. The guy that had the that was kind of robotic and had the face. Yeah. The actor does this show.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope.
Is he like, oh, he's got to be old now. I mean, that was,
He's older now. Yeah.
I mean, that was like, that show was like the 80s, wasn't it? 80s or 90s? I think it was
Yeah.
80s. Pretty sure that was the 80s. Oh, wow. That's interesting. So speaking of England, weird thing. I talked to the BBC today, Chad.
Really?
Yeah. The BBC called me today. Weirdly enough. Yeah. They were doing, one of the radio shows is doing a thing about geocaching. BBC Radio. I live in England. And he got my number. He actually got my email address. And yeah, he called me up and said, "Hey, will you come on the radio and talk about geocaching if I want you to? You know, it'd be like, I think it's a nighttime show on Monday nights or something. I don't know. I don't live in England.
Nice.
It would have to be in like the middle of the night.
No, it's like, no, actually for here,
There.
it's like, yeah, for here it's like
there. It's the
like
middle of the
6
night.
o'clock. So it'd probably be about 12 o'clock at night. The show is on, and they're doing something about geocaching, and and it's live. I'm like, so we talked today just to talk about geocaching and stuff like that, and he'll let me know. He's like, well, let's see how it pans out and if it happens. I'm like, well, dude, I don't care. So yeah, so small world. I talked to the guy at the BBC today. Yeah,
Nice.
which is always interesting to talk to somebody in England with that cute little accent they have. Yeah, I definitely want to go there. I think it's super cool there. I would love to go. I would love to go on a Doctor Who tour of all places where they've had that. If I had 2 weeks in England, that's what I would do. I'd also go down to Nottingham and check out Mark over
Beep.
Beep fame. Yeah, go see Mark. So yeah. So Chad, anything stick out to you, England?
I just started going through the page here, and yeah, there's not a lot that kind of leads you down. Like I was hoping to like see some famous authors, like J.K.
There's a whole
Rowling.
section on literature.
If you go to cinema, there's Harry Potter right there.
Is there?
Oh,
There's Harry Potter.
Maybe I should have just Googled.
I'm not there yet.
Just search for it. So
I did an Apple F Harry Potter, and there it was.
I got as far as literature.
Yeah,
I
wasn't down that far yet. So
there is indeed a
Harry Potter.
That doesn't mean we're going to take us to Muggle, though. That's no guarantee.
Oh, I can almost guarantee you that Muggle will be listed in the Harry Potter page.
All right, so timer's ended. Are we going to? Does everybody see the Harry Potter link?
Yes.
Yes.
You see it. You want to click on Harry Potter?
Are we going there already?
Let's go. There we're going. Yeah, we got to see if we can. Hey man, if we can get there in under 6, that's amazing. Okay. I'm opening up a new tab. This is the third. This is 3 for us. Harry Potter. Jesse Brown.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the Harry Potter movies?
I have not seen all the movies. I have read the books.
Chad.
I read like the original books, I should say. Not
Chad,
all the
have you seen all the movies, Chad?
I've seen all the movies, and this is one of the rare occasions where it's sci-fi based movies and series where I've never read the books.
Oh.
Usually I've read the books before the stuff ever comes out.
Really?
But it, this was the books were written more for kids, so
yeah, but they're adult.
I enjoyed them though.
I read the first 2 books. I read the first 2, and I liked them. But when I saw the first movie after reading the book, I hated the movie.
Okay.
The book was so much better to the point that it literally threw me off of the whole. It took me out of the whole thing. Like, yeah. I didn't even want to it took me off the franchise. It pissed me off so bad. And to this day, I've never seen all the movies. I saw the first. Yeah. I've seen the first.
I've seen the first 2, I think, maybe 3. But I have read all the books.
Yeah. I've heard all the movies because remember Cam, our son, went to a whole Harry Potter phase where he watched the movies constantly.
He had a Harry Potter birthday party.
I would hear the movies, like in the background. So I think like I've retained some of it, but like I've heard a lot of the movies, but I've never actually sat down and watched the movies. Chad, what's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
I'm gonna go with the Order of the Phoenix.
I know I've played the Harry Potter Lego game. I finished the Harry Potter Lego game. I finished that.
Same here.
So I've actually so in that sense I've kind of seen the movies, haven't I? If I played the Harry Potter, all 6 movies of the Lego.
If you've completed everything that's capable of being done in there, which takes a long.
No, I did not. No, I don't do. I do the 100%. I don't do the platinum on all of the.
Okay.
I only do 100%, and I'm good with that. So
that's good enough.
So yeah. So Chad, so Order of the Phoenix. Why is that your favorite?
Why is that the favorite? I don't know, something about the Dementors. Yeah,
The Dementors. I don't even know.
yeah.
All I want to know if the Dementors is
Yeah.
in the office when Michael talks about
I
it.
did like that book.
Or is that the second book? I'm assuming it's the second book. Oh no,
it's like the fourth.
Mm,
you like that one,
fourth, yeah.
but not enough to see the movie, Jesse Brown.
No, because I watched the first couple movies and they were just not as good as the books.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they left so much out of the first.
They left a ton out.
Oh,
Oh, trust me, there's so many series and stuff where they've
Oh,
left so
yeah.
much out, and I'm like, oh God, you guys are skipping half the great content here.
Oh, sure. They leave out entire characters.
Hmm.
but it was just. I mean, when I remember watching it, and it aggravated me. I'm like, they left out so many good parts of this movie. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad that they had to go and ruin a movie like that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So. Okay. Jesse Brown,
Yeah.
your favorite book.
I haven't read them in a really long time. I don't remember. I don't remember which one would be my favorite.
I remember which. Is there one you didn't like?
The very last one.
Really?
I think it was the very last one. There was one. I don't remember. Like I said, I mean, it's been these books are now 15 to 20 years old.
Yes.
And I
Ah,
remember there was one that I just like, there was so much new stuff introduced and it got totally overly convoluted and I couldn't keep straight what was really happening. And I
Mhm.
just felt like there was just way too much happening all at the same time. And I don't remember which one that was, but that one I didn't enjoy.
Really? Okay.
Hmm.
That's
I don't
interesting.
remember which one.
Okay. I mean, I have only read the first two. I've seen the first movie,
Hmm.
and that's it. So my Harry Potter knowledge is really, aside from the Lego game, which I enjoyed the Lego game. I liked it. I finished it. I went 100% on it for what it's worth. Took me a while. It was a pretty robust game. I heard they're coming out with another Lego game. They're coming out. I heard, Chad, they're coming out with a Lego. If you like Lego games, guys, I spent the better part of 2 years. I've completed almost every Lego game ever.
You're talking like game console game.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sorry. I'm
PS5.
talking PS4, PS5. I've been spending the better part of 2 years since COVID, completing all the Lego, 100%ing all the Lego games ever created, and I'm almost done.
Almost done. Wow.
Almost done. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? A totally different subject. So supposedly, Chad, they did a Lego game, a Harry Potter all six. The first they did a 1 through 3 and then a 4 through 6, I think, right? If I remember
Mhm.
correctly, years
Yeah.
ago. And then they came out with a full one,
Right.
full. Now supposedly they're doing what they did with Star Wars, where it's like a full. Remember Star Wars was a. Did you play the Star Wars one? The Skywalker?
Yeah, I did all three, or the original two sets before the third set
me too.
came out, and yeah.
Yes, as have I. So supposedly they're coming out with another Harry Potter one, like a full a full world, like a total
Mhm.
world Harry Potter one. So, all right.
Well, unfortunately, the
Mhm.
13 instances where the word Muggle is used, none of them are a link to it.
Oh my
Correct.
God.
So I would go with the most
Try
probably prominent Muggle of them all, which is, do you know her name?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hermione.
Hermione's a Muggle?
Hermione Granger is a Muggle.
She's not a Muggle.
Yes, she is. She's Muggle born.
So how is she? So how the hell is she a wizard?
But basically, it means you're born of parents that are not wizards.
So you think
Hermione.
Hermione is the best chance to get to Muggle?
Yes.
Boy, I hope it's linked somewhere. Maybe the book, because this is the film series. Maybe the book series will have it. This is Harry Potter, the film series.
Which, by the way, last weekend I met a new, not so new geocacher. She joined geocaching like a decade ago, but didn't get into it, and just rejoined. And her caching name is Hermione.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh, nice. Okay, so here's the okay, so this is the decision we have to make. We can either go Hermione, or we can go down, guys. Go down to production, and we can go on the right. You see the book links.
Mm-hmm.
We can go for the book link too, because remember, this is the actual movie link. This is the
Right.
film series link. We can go for the book link, and maybe the book link links to Muggle. If not, it probably links to Hermione.
Okay.
So do we try the book link? Chat? We have to talk another
Where's-
freaking
Where's
5
the
minutes about Harry
book-
Potter.
Where's the book link?
Go to the
Under production,
Under
there's
production.
there's a chart,
there's a chart.
and on the right hand side are the
Production.
books.
Oh, there's 26 friggin' productions in here.
The heading production.
Heading production.
Yeah.
It lists
well,
all the movies, who directed them, the producers, and
And then
then
the
it
novel.
says what the novel is, what the
Production.
name of the
Okay.
novel was.
What's the
Okay.
first one? Philosopher's Stone? Is that the Philosopher's Stone?
Philosopher's Stone.
Okay, so are we gonna go for that one and try and go for Muggle there?
Sure, we can always get
Let's
to
talk
through her
Yeah,
to
we can always
Hermione
get to
through.
Hermione there.
Right.
Okay.
All
so
right.
let's open link a new tab. All right. We are
Okay.
going to sorry everybody. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That's the book we're going for. So
Hmm.
Jesse Brown,
Yeah.
I see.
Philosopher's Stone. Do you remember it? What do you remember?
Yes, but it's not called the Philosopher's Stone in the United States.
It's
What
the
was it called?
Sorcerer's Stone.
It's the Sorcerer's Stone.
Really?
Correct.
I don't remember that. I just remember Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Right.
Talk to me about your life, Jesse, when you read this book.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. The book came out in what, 2002?
One.
2001?
Early aughts. Yeah.
So I was like early 20s.
And what made you pick up this book?
I used to read a lot.
So did
I can't tell you the last time I've actually finished a book. Probably in the 10 years that I've known you, Scott, I've probably finished less than 5 books.
I finished way more than you have.
Yeah.
I finish books.
I
I don't
know.
read very often, but when I do, I finish.
No, I love reading. I mean, I used to be known literally to take a vacation day from work because I was so close to finishing a book and I had to find out how it ended.
So what could you tell me about this book?
I read it 20 plus years ago.
But what
How
made
has
you
it
pick
been-
it up? What made you
Because
pick
it
it
was
up?
Harry Potter, because it was so
Because-
popular. Like I needed to know what people were talking about.
So you hopped on the bandwagon. You just
Of course.
this is obviously pre-movie. No, wait, did you wait till the movie came out or did you
No,
Okay,
no. I read
so
all
when
the
it
books.
was in its like
I-
heyday, you like
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and when at where I worked at the time, it was all a bunch of women, and we were constantly book swapping.
Mhm.
So we all would read the same books, watch the same TV shows, and then that was what our conversation was. So like it was just something that we did
Mhm.
collectively as a group, and so I'm sure this was one that we probably passed around and took turns reading so that we could then talk about it. But then there did get to be a point in the series where I couldn't wait to get it. And fun fact for you,
Ooh.
it might have, I don't remember which one of the series, but one of them was the very first book that I ordered off of Amazon.com.
Oh,
back when it
on.
was
Wow.
still
a
back when it
bookstore.
was still an online bookstore, because they guaranteed it would be on my doorstep on release day.
Really? Wow.
Yep. And it was there waiting for me when I got home.
So Chad, I apologize for ignoring you, but you said you never read these books. So this is
I've never read the books. Although I did buy several books from Amazon before they became what they are now. So
Right. So little known fact, I don't know if I've ever talked about it on this show. When I was in college, I worked in a bookstore my entire time at college. I worked in a huge bookstore. And so I was an avid reader because I get books for free. It was great because when you work in a bookstore, even the hardcover books, you could check them out like a library. The brand new books, you could check them out. Or a softcover book, you rip the top off, throw it in the bin, and you get to keep the book. So I had like hundreds of paperback books without covers on them because I would get them for free. So I read. Oh my God, I read everything. Because you worked in a bookstore, you had to know, especially the new releases, they encouraged you to read them. Because so you had a,
So you knew.
you get
Yeah.
recommendations.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
hey,
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
looking for a book in this
Right.
genre.
Right. Or have you read this? You got to say, yeah, I did. Actually, it's awesome. So
Mhm.
Right.
like anywhere in the mid to late 90s, I read all those books. Like you name a book in that time, I read it. But this book, so like I was my point being is that I was a pretty avid reader. back in the early aughts because of this, because I was still in that reading, window, a kick. So I read this. I read the hardcover. I didn't even wait for the soft. Jesse, did you read the hardcover or the soft?
Yes.
The hard.
Yeah.
So I actually had the hardcover book of this, and I read it, and I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was great. And then I heard a movie was coming out, and I was super excited for the movie because the book was amazing. And then I saw the movie, and I was super pissed. I walked out super pissed.
Well, so what did they leave out?
They left out like whole parts of it. Jesse, do you remember what they left out? I can't remember what they left out.
What they left out, I don't
whole
remember.
parts,
They left out whole
parts.
scenes, yeah.
Yeah, whole parts of the book, like parts of the story. Like,
yeah, they were pretty important parts.
yeah.
Maybe I should Kindle these, or use my library and get them on Kindle, because they're relatively short books.
Yeah, they're pretty
compared
fast
to the
reads.
books that I tend to read. So the sagas I tend to read tend to be 800,000 pages.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they're like,
these are fast reads.
Read the book and then watch the movie, and you're just gonna come away completely aggravated. That's what you're gonna do. You'd be like, "Oh, that's ridiculous." Yeah, what they left out, because it was some of the best parts of the story, I thought, were completely left out. Completely left out of the story.
I agree.
All right, that's 5 minutes. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone. Chad, is there a link to Muggle here?
yes, there is.
There is not.
The first paragraph of plot.
First paragraph. See, I was right. First.
I got it under character.
Where the heck is it?
Where's plot?
I'm just gonna do a F and Muggle.
I got it under one of the characters, under Petunia Dursley. Aunt Petunia.
Petunia is a Muggle. There it is. Click it and let's go. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, we did it in 5. All right, guys, we're talking about Muggle. Ready? 5 minutes. Start. All right, a Muggle. Chad, explain to these beautiful people, these beautiful listeners, what a Muggle is.
A Muggle is a person who lacks any sort of magical ability and was not born
not in Harry Potter, in the geocaching world.
In geocaching world. Well, I thought we had to use the page here.
Well, obviously, this page is talking about the usage in Harry Potter.
Well, if you scroll down, there are other usages.
Oh, nice. Is it in there?
Oh, Muggle or Geomuggle is used by geocachers to refer to those not involved or aware of the sport of geocaching. A cache that has been tampered with by non-participants is said to be plundered or muggled.
Chad, give me your best Muggle story.
My best Muggle story.
Oh, Jesse, don't look like that. I'm coming to you next. Your best.
No, I was reading I wanted to read the reference on that.
So I think my best Muggle story, I was out in Seattle and I was trying to find a cache, and the cache container was literally up the rump of a pelican. You got 3 so it's a bronze statue of a mailman with multiple pelicans, and the coordinates put it there, and I've got my hand up the rump of one of the pelicans because it was hollowed, and that's where they magnetically put the cache container. And a lady asked me, it's like, what are you doing to my pelican? And this was during a block party. Actually, I'm wearing a t-shirt from the block party, and and I'm thinking, because there's literally hundreds, if not a couple thousand geocachers there, and this is on Pikes Peak, or not Pikes Peak, Pike Market, the pier in front of Pike's Market. And I'm thinking it's a geocacher, and I tell her, it's like, I'm giving it a prostate exam. And she got pissed and was like, why are you tagging my pelican? I had a pen in my hand. She thought I was writing on it. Yeah. And so, I pull out the cache container, and I go, here, this is a geocache. It has a log sheet in it. It's like, this is what I came here to sign this. And then she started getting friendly and wanted to know a little bit about it. And it's like, where are y'all from? It's like, well, we're from Texas. It's like, you came all the way out here from Texas just to do this geocache? So yes, we came all the way out here from Texas just to do this geocache.
Wow.
So that's probably my best Muggle story.
Jesse Brown,
Yeah.
your best Muggle story.
Probably my best Muggle story would be I was on a trail one time. I had parked like at a trailhead. It was just a straight bike path. So I parked at one of the parking and I walked in. Got to ground zero and realized the cache was up the tree. I was by myself. So I climbed the tree and I'm up the tree maybe, I don't know, I was probably 6 or 8 feet up. I wasn't super high. And as I'm like fumbling with the cache and trying to get the log out and everything, I dropped my pen. Well, right then, someone
Can you
is
give me my pen?
walking by and this pen falls like right in front of him and he looks up and I'm like, um, I know this looks weird, but would you mind tossing the pen back up to me? He's like, okay.
Okay.
So he tosses the pen back up to me. I sign in and I'm like, hang on, I'll explain what I'm doing. And so I hop down. He's like, what is going on? So I explained to him what geocaching is and that there was one in the tree. And he was like intrigued, going, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun.
Mhm.
And so I was like, yeah, give it a try. For all I know, could be a regular cacher now. I have no
cacher.
idea.
Yep.
Yep. So I threw a pen at him.
My best Muggle story, by trying to think an interaction with my favorite one was he was actually sleeping. I was in Evanston, Illinois, where Northwestern is, the college. Jesse knows how far Evanston is from where we are. It's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's not far. It's just there's no quick way to get there. So it's
Mhm.
all side streets to get to Evanston from where I live. So it's a good 40 minutes away. It should be 20, if not less. But because you have to take side streets, it's 40 minutes away. So
Mhm.
I'm in Evanston years ago, pre-Jesse. We're talking, maybe still the aughts, if not the early 10s. And I think I'm out there alone. I don't think I'm with anybody even. And I'm right by the campus. And there is, if you're in downtown Evanston, there's a kind of a circle. And there is a patch of trees and there is a bench. And there's a cache on this bench. I walk up to the bench and there's a homeless man sleeping on the bench.
Oh.
Now, again, I'm in Evanston. When's the next time I'm going to be in Evanston? I go to Evanston maybe, Jess? Once every 3 years we go
Oh, yeah.
out again. I'll
Yeah.
go to Evanston.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting this cash. Right?
Right.
I'm getting it. So he's out cold on the bench. So I go behind him. I army crawl to the bench. Army crawl over to the bench. Nothing, no flashlight or anything. I find it. It's a little cache on the leg.
Mhm.
Pull it off. Open it up. Sign my name. Put it back. And army crawl back. Guy never knew nothing.
Mhm.
Never knew I was there.
Okay.
Probably my best Muggle story of someone who I just totally didn't even know. Yeah. That's probably my favorite Muggle story I got right there. So
Nice.
Do you remember the time that you went and found a bison in a pine tree in front of a stage where there was a concert taking place?
yes. Oh, I've done that. I once found a yes, yeah, in front of a stage, like with a crowd.
There was like in a park and there was a concert.
Mhm.
And, yeah.
I was in years ago before Jesse. I was in Wadsworth, Illinois, and there was a park, and they were showing a movie on a big screen in a park, like an outside movie.
Did
Right.
you walk in front of the projector?
The cache was right in front of the movie. And I'm in Wadsworth. For anybody who's not Wadsworth, it's far from here. So yeah, I went and got the cache.
So
Literally
funny.
the entire park watched me get the cache.
That's funny.
The entire park. They watched me. If they were
Zero fear.
but yeah, that was a concert, right? And there was there was a pine tree right by the stage.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very funny.
Meh. Most people are totally oblivious. Totally. That's what I've learned caching all these years is that most people are absolutely oblivious to it.
True.
Like, you're so scared that people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? When
Mhm.
people mind their own, like people just don't even pay attention. you know?
Right. Especially when there's multiple of you.
Yeah.
Even when there's more, more the better. Even
Right.
If I got just one more person with me, the nerves level about
Mhm.
people paying attention goes
Yep.
way down. And it's like,
Really?
yeah,
Yep.
I'll climb up a wall in the middle of public or something like that, which I never would do solo.
Right.
Why is that? Do you think? What makes you? Why does being
I
by
don't know.
yourself?
Because if you're there by yourself, it's
someone there
creepy.
someone there to back you up. Someone there to say, oh,
Yeah.
this is, we're really geocaching, and so, as opposed to you trying to explain it and stuff. Although I have climbed a tree in public solo by myself with a lady staring at me from a bus stop, and the entire time, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. And
Yep.
I'll do it.
and when I found the fake acorn and stuff, I was so proud, and I wanted to show her. I looked down there; she was gone. Her bus came.
They don't care. Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah. All right, guys. So we did that in how many? One.
We did that in 4 clicks.
We went
Four.
Elizabeth Zimmerman, United Kingdom, Harry Potter film series, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone book, to Muggle.
4 clicks.
How
I
about
feel
that?
like we should do a speed round.
A
Yeah.
speed round. What does a speed round mean?
So we don't spend the
spend
entire
5
5
minutes
minutes. Spend a couple minutes
In
and
like
and
1 minute.
while we're looking through there.
we could do it in 1 minute.
And you're gonna try and get 6 in 1 minute? Is that what you're saying?
No,
We're gonna
1
try
minute,
to
1 minute per page.
1 minute per page. We'll do a speed round.
All right. Well, Jesse has to.
I gotta respin.
You got to
Spin it up.
respin that.
Okay. All right, but hang on. Let me take off. Let me take 2 of them off.
Yeah. Take yours
I'll
off.
take 9 and 8.
Although, what's the odds
So
of it going again? What's the odds of that happening?
who knows? All right. So now I have 1 through 7. So we're gonna ignore the 2 that we did.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one, which is non-geocaching geocaching related, I mean, is number 5. So
Jesse.
1, 2, 3.
It's Muggle.
No, it's not Muggle. It's gonna be
that's not
nickname. It's now nickname.
Hey, it's all Jesse here.
This is do you want to
It's the
spin
Jesse
yourself?
It's your rig.
No bueno.
It's
I know,
not
I'm
rigged, I
bored.
swear. You're watching me spin this.
Why don't we just pick yours?
pickerwheel.com.
I mean, good God. Let's go.
All right,
Let's
well,
go.
let's try it again. Ready?
Go.
I'm spinning and It's number 4.
That's travel book.
Why don't you do it again? Just
Okay, I will do it again.
do it again. Because that's just stupid.
All right, let's do it again. Number 2. There you go.
There you
All right, let's do this. Number 2. So that would be letterboxing.
Letterboxing. So we have to go
Okay.
there.
Okay, so we're gonna go letterboxing, and we're gonna try to get there from number 1.
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo
Ooh.
64 to letterboxing. Oh boy, this was
In
gonna be
6
difficult.
All right. Here we go. Nintendo 64. Greatest home video console ever, by the way.
No.
You
But
can-
Okay, 1 minute. We got 1 minute. We got to figure out where we're going.
To letterbox.
To try to get to letterboxing the hobby.
Letterboxing the hobby.
Yep.
Whew.
Wow, this is gonna be difficult.
This is a lot of Japanese stuff here, obviously, because
Mhm.
of Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's see. We have a link to Popular Electronics, the magazine.
You think that would get us to?
I don't know. I'm trying to get us like out of, like the nerdy stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find anything that isn't really specific, because it's not only nerdy, but it's specific. Like
Right.
for example,
Yeah.
performer
I
is
see-
specifically the
I see
OpenGL performer.
I see
Yeah.
the Los Angeles Times.
Yeah. Copyright infringement. 5th generation.
I don't know. I think the Los Angeles Times will get us out the most.
Franchises.
That is so vague.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty vague. Let's see what else. We got accessories.
Most of the stuff is like games. You're gonna get.
I know. There's not really a whole lot. So, I mean, I think everybody had a Nintendo 64, didn't we?
Of course.
Oh, we got Matthew Perry
Where?
under sales. Matthew Perry, Steven Spielberg, and Chicago Bulls.
Reception, sales.
Time Magazine. Time called the purchasing interest that rare and glorious middle-class Cabbage Patch doll frenzy. I never had a Cabbage Patch doll.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you that story someday.
That's a story for another time.
That's a story for another time.
Next rabbit hole.
Okay. The magazine said celebrities Matthew Perry, Steven Spielberg, and Chicago Bulls players called Nintendo to ask for special treatment to get their hands on the console.
We're taking too long, by the way. Come on.
Okay. So we got to decide. Holiday shopping season.
No, that's not going to get us there. Might, though. Want to go that one?
Well, you never know.
All right, let's go there. Holiday shopping season.
What? Holiday shopping season?
Yep. Try it. Go for it.
I lost it again.
Jan doesn't like it. Boom.
No, I was trying to find it.
Oh, it's down towards the bottom.
I got it.
All right, next up.
Okay. Holiday shopping season.
We got American Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
We got online shopping.
Oh, shoot. We may be in trouble here.
We got Green Monday, gift cards, merchandising, Black Friday,
Christmas season. It's my favorite public holiday.
About anything.
Oh.
Greetings. Happy New Year.
I mean, letterboxing the actual game is kind of like geocaching. So we need like some kind of, we need to get to the woods or we need to get to gaming. Oh, if we were in gaming.
Yeah, we actually were in gaming.
This is all Christmas stuff.
How about you know, the chat room's like screaming at us right now. They know what to do, but we're not looking. How about greeting cards?
We got summer season. What about summer season? Summer. Gotta make
summer.
Gotta make a call.
Wait, let me
Summer is right at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Christmas usually begins at the end of summer season.
Yep, let's go there.
Okay, let's go summer season.
All right. Summer season. 1 minute. Go.
Summer season. We need something about like outdoor activities.
I know.
Right? What do we do during the summer? Here's the weather. Here's our holidays. Right. Activities. There we go. We got activities. What do we do? Water sports. Movies, summer jobs. See also Summer Olympic Games.
No, we
barefoot skiing.
We need like forest or
beach picnics.
Picnics might get us.
We could try picnics.
We could try fig trees.
Fig trees? Yeah. Where do you even see
in the pictures? Under activities is fig trees.
I see Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Oh, nice. We've been there.
Yeah. Summer jobs.
Fig trees is one.
Oh, fig trees.
Well, that's a tree. Letterbox is usually in trees. Time.
Sometimes.
You gotta choose.
Okay. Which one, Chad? Which are we doing? Should we do picnics or fig trees?
Fig trees.
Fig trees. It is. Fig trees for the win. Here we go. Ficus. Okay. So now we need kind of like either forest or gaming or something along those lines.
Ecology. Let's see. We got
the rainforest. I see.
Tropical forest, ecosystem. You got sweet potato. Very small wasps.
Okay, I found trees, so that'll get us tree. That'll get us better than a ficus. Do you want to like go trees? Fines. I'm just trying to like get us away from a ficus tree.
Yeah, but letterboxing isn't necessarily only in the woods.
No, I know that.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out like
we need like outdoor recreation.
Okay, so trees is outdoor.
Okay.
I'm trying to get us there.
Okay, so you want just trees, like the first trees?
Oh, we need to get to geocaching. I wonder if geocaching would have it linked on it. Let's try. Chad, you want to try trees? Let's try trees.
That's the only thing that I see even.
Yeah, let's go trees, Jess.
Relevant.
Trees for the win.
Wait, where is that link?
First,
up top.
Up ficus.
Woody trees?
What?
Woody trees.
Woody trees. There you go. Yep, you got it. All right, so we're on trees. Okay.
Definitions, overgrowth, distribution. We need like forest or something, or
Let's try and find forest here.
Or like parks.
I found forests. I did find forest. If you do a search for forest is it.
Mhm.
Do you want to go forest and then go to park and then go to geocaching and then go to?
But you're assuming that all of those.
I am
are in the
absolutely
link.
assuming. I'm
For the
trying.
record, we are already at where we ended
Oh
up.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
not gonna get it in 6, but can we get it? Is the question.
How about canoes?
Canoes. How's that gonna get us?
Canoe's not going to get us there.
All right. How about which one did you want to do?
Forest.
Forest?
Yep. Chad?
Forests or
Yeah.
forest?
Forest.
Forests with an S.
Okay.
Okay. Click. Okay. Forest is an area dominated by trees. Okay. Let's see.
Mhm.
Is geocaching in this?
No.
Oh no, it's
You
not.
need like recreation.
Recreation.
Oh, here we have recreational, serving as under ecosystem services, serving as a source of lumber and as recreational areas.
Right. Should we go?
That's what we.
So we should go to recreational. I agree.
mean,
I'm not
I think
sure.
that'll get us in the right direction.
Yep. Click it.
Okay.
Recreational.
Recreation.
Recreational. All right, here we go. Oh, this is getting us out of
Okay.
forest, though. Play recreation at work.
All
Help.
right.
Let's see this.
We have outdoor recreation.
I
We
think
have
we might need.
hobby.
I think we might need
Wait.
outdoor recreation. What do you got?
We got hobbies. List of hobbies. Stamp collecting.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, stamp collecting's got to be up there with letterbox.
No, but if you go to stamp, I wonder if letterboxing is in stamp collecting. Or that's going to go to stamps.
Wow. A list of hobbies.
Right. I'm wondering if list of hobbies.
List. Where is list of hobbies?
Under hobby. It's like halfway through that paragraph. You have leisure time.
Well, let's go
List of
let's go
hobbies.
list of hobbies. Let's go there. You want to go there, Chad?
Sure.
Let's go list of hobbies. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
It better be on this one.
Wait, it's not.
Letterboxing. Yes, it
It's not.
is. It is.
Where?
Do a search. It's there.
Oh, letterboxing is there.
Letterboxing
Look at
for the
you.
win. We got there. All right. So
Wait,
went.
is that the right one? Letterboxing hobby? Is
yeah,
that
that's
the one?
right. That's the right one. Yep.
Letterboxing hobby. That's it.
All right. So we went Nintendo
Awesome.
64. Okay, Nintendo 64, Christmas and holiday season, summer, ficus, tree, forest, recreation, list of hobbies,
Oh, jeez.
letterboxing. How about that, guys? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, it was
Wow.
it was under 10. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Wow.
All right, are we done? Can we go back and read through the comments?
Yes, you can go back and read through the comments if you'd like. Yes. Yes. Go ahead, Jesse Brown.
Let's see if there's anything good. Anybody yelling out what the answers are?
No, they're just watching and listening. Looks like. No
Talking
one-
about the weather.
It is hot. All right, guys. Thanks for listening tonight. Hopefully, if you're at work, we gave you a little bit of a joy. Maybe you learned something today. Maybe not, but maybe. I learned that it takes 9 clicks to get from Nintendo 64 to letterboxing. I learned that tonight.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, so I learned that. Oh, Mike T says, yeah, I know they aren't reading this, but they can't hear me yelling at the TV either. But someone said choose Hermione, and guess what? They were wrong. So don't ever think it. Hermione.
They weren't necessarily wrong. We just did
We
not
just didn't
choose it.
go that way.
Right.
We chose wisely, is what we did.
Well, no,
Okay.
Hermione might have taken us there too.
Let's see.
Oh,
here.
Joe Forrest says holiday season to summer to Royal Geographical Society to geography.
Ah,
That's thinking outside the box, Joe Forrest.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. 9 clicks to get from Nintendo 64 to letterboxing. Not bad. Not bad at all. 9 clicks. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. Next week, Chad.
Mhm.
It's again a no bueno show. If you can believe that. I'm gone. I'm here. I'm gone again. Another no bueno.
Oh,
I got to go to
boy.
Tampa, Florida for work, unfortunately. So it's going to be hot there too. But next week, Chad and Jesse are going to be here talking. It's going to be a great show. Guys, you need to call in for this because we want your input. Next week's show is the post-summer mega season review. We're going to talk about all the megas that happened over this past summer. If we went to them, if we didn't go to them, how they were, if we did go. So, guys, you need to call up and tell us about the megas we didn't go to. How were they? Were they good? Were they bad? Were they other? I don't know. So, Chad, did you go to any megas this year?
Yeah, went to the Caching the Bay.
The caching. Oh, yeah.
Caching the Bay. Yeah,
Yes, that's right. How was that one?
it was good.
Okay.
So I enjoyed myself. So
Good, good.
had a lot of good field puzzle related lab caches. So you had to solve the field puzzle to get the answer to the lab caches there at the event. So that was really fun.
Mhm.
Occupied a lot of time.
Nice. I look forward to hearing about it next week when I listen
Mhm.
to the show. So yeah, guys, that's next week's show. No Bueno Show post summer mega season review. That's the next show coming up. So guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And sorry about the no calls. Sorry about that, guys. Next week, phone lines will be open. They want you to call to talk about your megas. So, all right, here we go. Let's close the show, guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available wherever you find your favorite podcasts. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click that subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $5, you'll get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cachly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Odds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Ardent Crafted, PatTags.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We'll talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. And then we hear the fish.
I asked earlier if you heard the fish tank. Do you hear it?
No, I don't.
No.
You can't hear it when you're talking.
Okay.
All right,
By the
guys.
way, for the record,
For the record. Okay. What's the record?
there is a link to Muggle from Hermione Granger.
Is there? Oh, I was gonna go back and look. I forgot. Yeah, we didn't see if there was.
That's
There was
funny.
one. Oh, okay. Good.
Very funny.
So we would have gotten there anyway.
Yes, in the same amount of steps.
Yes. Oh, interesting. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you guys next week. Everybody be safe. Bye-bye.